Hey, we're back. We're back. It's the same night for me. Freaking cliffhangers. Right, the we are. Let's find out who the we are is. Is? See what Mark thinks about being. He won't remember. None of them will remember who they are on the outside. They'll just get little clues. They'll just be in situations. It'll be like, you know what it's going to be like? It's going to be like that Quantum Leap. It's going to be like Quantum Leap. Except they're leaping into their own bodies. And it's the same year. And there's no token hologram. So that's a relief. Just act naturally. Don't do anything crazy. Hey, wasn't who'd-you-call-it, Mrs. What's-it, going to go to she was going to go talk to the board, right? She was going to talk to the board at some thing, and I think that thing was tonight. And Hallie's at a thing. Why am I saying that Hallie's on the board? Because why else? Why not? Why not? You know? Well, why is she going into macro data? I don't understand her angle. Just say she's the head of Lumen or on the board or something. What is the deal with what she's doing? Because her inside one doesn't know. Clearly. Oh, and we kept it from... No, how is that possible? Oh, no. No, you see, if Audi Hallie is on the board, Audi Hallie knows that she's been... She knows that. Because she experienced it. So the board would have known if she was on the board. Even though we kept it from them. So maybe she's not on the board, or maybe she is. I don't even know who the board are. They're just a voice and in the ear of Natalie. Maybe she's just a normal person. Maybe she's married to Dylan. Or Irv. Or Bert. Or Mark. Or a woman. Or a robot. Or Milchek. We don't know. Right, I'm ready. You're ready. Everybody's ready to find out what the hell. Can't believe I let myself talk. No time to talk when we've got stuff to find out. It's a shortish episode, actually. 40 minutes. My expectation is that instead of going straight to the everybody gets woken up, we're going to have some nonsense flashback stuff. But we'll see. Oh, maybe not.
I said, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Ooh.
Maybe you should talk to your sister.
My sister?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mark?
Are you feeling okay, Mark?
Are you sure you're okay?
They got a little woozy. Stop by the bathroom.
He played that okay, maybe? Isn't it weird that you just saw your boss, dude? This is just as confusing as the inside world, isn't it? It makes sense that he's a painter, because he's so fascinated with paintings on the inside.
Senators or congressmen more. We need you nimble. We gotta get down there. You're on in 20.
I was on with the board earlier. They're really grateful for this.
Frickin' Natalie. Yeah, remember at the end of the last episode they were laying out a big fancy carpet? This is probably this thing, right? This is the one I'm curious about. So this, yeah, the board, Natalie, Hallie's somebody important.
Gabby, this is Helena Egan. Oh my gosh,
Egan.
Helena, so good to finally meet you.
Egan. Did we know her last name all along? I'm trying to think. Remember when we were waking them up? Did we see their, or was it just an initial maybe? Well, well, well. I knew hers was going to be the most interesting. He doesn't have to keep it like this, does he? What do you mean he does? But what if Milkshake tries to find you?
This better be working, assholes.
It's working. Mark, you're on timer.
Where am I?
Your sister's house, probably.
Mark, you okay, milady?
So Rebecca smells weird. Be prepared, because you might have to share a book with her.
Hey, yeah, sure. Sorry.
It's your sister. That's not your baby.
How's our baby?
I'm gonna assume you mean that in the it takes a village sense, and she's good. I want to have the life change talk. I just need a pump. I'll be really fast.
Okay.
Your sister. Figure it out from context clues. Like her takes the village thing. Explore the rest of your house. None of these people are acting like they're on a clock. Do they know Dylan has to hold the two things? What's the dog's name? Radar.
Mark, hello.
Oh, hey guys,
Hey,
what's up?
Hey, what's up? Tell me more.
We were just discussing whether it might have been a wiser move for your sister to put off introducing the child until after tonight's event.
That's my sister with the baby?
Exactly, it's his sister.
Okay, at least he knows. He'll be like, hey, you're the guy with the book. I've read it. I've read your book.
Kubel is here?
I've been asked to share my book with you.
So I've heard. Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Hello, Mark. Okay, so life change. What's happening?
You tell me.
This is gonna sound weird. We're close, you and I.
What's going on?
Tell her everything.
Can we talk privately? I just have to...
my dearest one.
He's never going to have a chance to talk to him.
Okay, let's talk at the first reflection break, okay?
Do you think we're gonna find something cool out in this one? Ooh, medals. Maybe he was in the service?
I just don't realize how much kids are going to change your life. They do. Just gave birth to my third. I should have stopped at 2. Helena. This is my husband.
Helena, nice to meet you.
Third kid, eh?
I've got to hop backstage.
Friggin' Natalie. Do we all hate Natalie here?
Wow, 3 kids.
Couldn't have done it without a little help. I mean, the idea that people would want to outlaw Severance.
Yeah, crazy. Hey, do you think... Wait, just... Remember there was a woman at the when Mark's sister's having her baby? The super rich one? Is that her? I can't remember what she looks like. Because I remember her husband was really pro Severance. It just came to me. I was like, oh wait, there was that one couple who had just had a baby.
I already knew how I'd be voting, but well, seeing that and seeing you and hearing what you have to say, all of this could really make a difference.
I hope so.
Thank your father if you see him.
Yeah, sure.
I will.
So does a seat.
Let's read along.
Mark, can you hold that for a second?
It's the guy. Oh my god. It's the book guy.
So I dedicate the reading to my firstborn daughter who is here tonight. I love you.
Okay, he's putting it all together. Good.
My brother-in-law.
Yeah. But he's really weird, Mark.
As your heart rate settles, though,
Can I look at her book too?
Oh, jeez.
I can crane.
but what indeed is you?
That's a big question.
It's great to meet you, Helena.
Who are you?
Oh, there she is. Did she do it for... Oh, jeez. Just to prove that it's fine? That it works? Just gonna skim over that whole trying to kill yourself part? What's in the mystery box? More boxes. Ooh. Ah, Dad.
And we, like Schrodinger, live on to wonder what it means.
Mark loves it.
7-minute reflection break. And then
A reflection break. I love it.
It was transformative. Gonna have to change my name again.
He's pretty cool. Yeah, again?
Hey, give me a couple of minutes and meet me in the basement.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Okay.
Maybe? I don't think we'll get there, but... Great book. I read it all. You inspired me.
Mr. Hale,
I don't know why my voice shakes like that. I sound like a sad old hamburger waiter.
It's going great.
Yeah, it's going great.
The book is brilliant.
Okay, you don't have to say that. I'm well aware of how I come across to you.
I mean it. Your book, it opened up the world for me.
Mark, are you okay?
Yes.
You actually read it.
Rickon, are we friends?
Sort of.
I know I sometimes make you feel less than for having had the procedure. You had to deal with Gemma's passing in the way that was best for you.
Oh, Gemma.
I was scrolling through old pictures this morning and I found one of the 4 of us on the crest hike.
Show us.
Do you have that on you?
Yeah, can I see it?
Sure, I should.
Rickon, the neti pot is warm.
Get
Oh,
out of
thank you
here.
both. You have no idea how much this has meant.
I hate that guy more than I hate Natalie because he interrupted this.
Mark, I was worried about you.
Oh, I'm fine. Just going to check on my sister. Thanks, Miss Cobell.
Oh. Oh, no, Mark. No, Mark. She knows. That's what all the pictures were for. That's what Milchick was taking the pictures for.
Oh, thank God, Mrs. Selvig. Can you take her for a quick sec while I talk to Mark?
Of course, love. Is Mark all right?
Yeah, he's fine. Thank you. You're an angel.
Don't run off with the baby.
Okay. I'm all yours.
So one of the things you learn growing up as an Egan is that the workers are our family. My dad used to make me recite the 9 core principles before.
She's the worst. We need to do something about you, Helly.
But I took a separate job because it sounds freaking awesome.
Burn it down, Hallie. Burn it down. Did she take the baby? What's all this? Has he been investigating stuff? No. A map of people? Bert! Bert! But he won't know who you are if you ever find him.
Helena. She's in here, sir.
Oh, sir? Is it her father?
Helena,
Hey!
you look so nice.
Thank you.
Are you still in pain?
Oh no, no.
Not anymore.
I cried in my bed when they told me what she tried to do to you.
You?
What that innie tried to do.
Freaking Eddie.
Thank you for going through with it.
Yeah, why do we keep going back? For the story?
The grandfather would cherish what you've done. You'll be all right for the speech.
Yeah, she's gonna give a speech, apparently.
Do you remember when I brought home the first chip to show you? I remember you said to me, "It's so pretty, Daddy. Everybody in the whole world should get one."
Yeah. Kids say the stupidest
They
things.
will. Because of you.
Wow.
They'll all be Kier's children.
Jesus. Imagine learning you're the worst.
It's time to head to stage.
Speech time. Maybe she could burn it all down in one sentence. Go out in a blaze of glory. Take frickin' Natalie with you. Oh, he's going. Go to Bert's, maybe? Hey, the star of the show is Dylan. Still holding those switches. Do you know how to drive? Muscle memory? Left a bit, right a bit. Forwards, backwards. How hard can it be? Just let your body do the work. Don't even think about it.
You swear you're not fucking with me?
I swear.
Oh, he told her.
They need to send people down to check every inch of that place, like inspectors or whatever.
Mark has, out here, you have been trying to figure out what Lumen does, what you do.
I just want to know why. Why he put me in there.
Because of Gemma.
He lost his wife. You lost your wife.
Picture.
It was a car accident. You tried to go back to teaching 3 weeks after she died. It was the disaster.
You have a breakdown?
Which is why I guess you thought a severed job would... He hoped you'd be spared from the pain.
Hmm.
It's a nice name, Gemma.
Do you think he's gonna get to see her now?
She was wonderful. She made you wonderful.
Ask to see her. We're all gonna wake up at the same moment. And it's gonna be very key for all three characters, probably, the moment we all switch back. Oh, hello! I know who that is. Where's she going? Lumen?
They told me not to talk to you.
The goddamn OTC's been triggered.
Yeah.
That's not possible. Helly's at the gala.
I'll take care of Helly. I'll fix it like I fix everything. Shut it off now.
Okay, you're gonna have company soon, Dylan. Nice shot. I'm glad he knows the way around. Thunk. Thunk.
Dylan! Dylan! Dylan, open the door! Fuck you, Mr. Milchick! Dylan!
A little longer, Dylan.
I mean, Rickon knows a lot of high-end journalists in New York. I think we have to be really careful about who we talk to.
Okay. Jesus, I totally forgot. Why is Cobell here?
What?
My boss from Lumen, Ms. Cobell, she's at this party.
You?
Mark, are you talking about Mrs. Selvig?
Her name is Harmony Cobell.
She has your baby.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Maybe she put the baby down before she got in the car. Oh, she means business. Look at this walk. That's the look of someone who's gonna burn shit down.
Why are you doing this, man? You are the refiner of the quarter.
Is Mrs. Selvig there? She has Eleanor.
Wait, what is going on?
Oh my God, her car's gone.
She left?
I handed her the baby.
With Eleanor?
She left.
Okay, let's go inside and look.
Oh my God.
We're about to wake up. That belt won't last long with that knife.
I can get you any perk you want, Dylan. There's stuff you don't even know about. There's paintball.
Ooh, paintball.
Just say the word and I'll get you a coffee cozy literally right now. I want to remember my fucking kid being born!
Yeah.
You have two others.
Two others?
Just open the door and I'll tell you their names. Come on, Dylan.
Don't do it, Dylan. She's gonna smash into this little gala. Car flying across the stage. Slamming into Helly. Ma'am, you've been fired. You're not allowed in the building.
And I'm an Egan. So one of the things you learn growing up as an Egan is that the workers are.
Use the line about how you see your innie as your sister.
Yeah.
They'll love that.
Oh, is she gonna get a chance to say anything? Is he gonna see anything? There he is. Ah, husband? Makes sense.
Have all these rooms been checked?
I didn't see a baby in the car. Ah, there it is.
Devin, I got her. I found your child. I'm the one who found her.
Oh, gee, yeah, okay, blessings on you, dude. That guy's weird. Oh, is he gonna see a picture? Maybe? Oh, you have to look at these pictures. You've got a few seconds.
We are on the verge of a revolution. Human being at the center of industry.
Is it you? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
It is you, isn't it? I'm gonna kill your company.
Your friends are gonna suffer. Mark will suffer. You'll be long gone. But we will keep them alive in pain.
Oh, jeez.
You're on.
Don't let her bully you.
Lifetime's hand.
Just look at the picture, Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor, Helena Egan.
Thank you, Natalie.
Working, Natalie. At least he saw the picture. I'm happy about that. But he should tell somebody that she's still alive before he gets switched back. Tell somebody.
My name is Helly R. I'm an innie. And everything they told you about Severance is a lie.
Oh,
We're not happy. We're miserable. They torture us down there.
he's gonna tackle him. You gotta say it. You gotta say it. I'm stressed as all heck. In a good way. I was like living it. I was living the episode, you know? I didn't think Hallie would get to speak. I didn't think Mark was going to tell his sister. I thought they want to tease us all episode. Frickin' distractions. Didn't think he got to see his wife. I'm glad that we can trust Mark's sister. It feels like we can trust Mark's sister. Because she was coming up with ideas for how we could take down Lumen. I was a little worried about that. About who might be in on it. But no nasty surprises like that. So that was the We Are. It was the final episode of Severance Season 1, and the big reveal is that Hallie is Helena Egan, one of Kier's descendants, and that she loved Severance ever since she was a child. And she underwent the procedure to as like a publicity stunt. You know, she's the face of Severance. And how much of that speech that she gave at the end, once she's back to normal, will she just like play off as a joke? She won't remember it, of course. It's going to be very disorienting for the Audis when they suddenly wake up, back up. Especially Irv, who's banging on a door. You know, he'd be like, I have no idea why I'm here. I was painting a picture, and now I'm here. Mark will wake up to, like, his sister saying, "Who's alive? What are you talking about? What do you mean?" He'll be like, "I don't know." You know? I just got to the party and suddenly, what? Where am I? Did I pass out? Dylan's the star of the episode, holding those switches. He's the shortest one, isn't he? You know? That was his big plan. Remember when it was like a 2-person job? And he's like, I've got it, don't worry. I thought he had some solution to it. Maybe use the belt. Maybe use anything. But he's just holding it. Now it's good for the drama of the situation. Good for the story that he's holding it. But, if he can do it, anybody can do it. That's the way I see it. You know, if he can reach. Unless he's super stretchy, and we just don't know. I'm glad I wasn't... I'm happy with the way season 1 ended. No big frustrations. Sure, it's kind of a cliffhanger, but we learned a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff out. Hallie got to make a little bit of a speech. Mark found out about Gemma. Any Mark knows it. At least any Mark knows. But what is going to happen? Because there's no way... You know, Mark and Irv and Dylan can still be stuck in Lumen. Nothing, they can't get out. But there's no way Hallie's going to go back in after this, right? She won't be in the office anymore. Or maybe she will. Did you hear that knocking? Knocking at my door? Yeah, Hallie's interesting because she's the one who wanted out. She's the one who hated Severance the most. You know? She was the most normal person, the person that we followed from the start. Of all the characters, she wanted to burn it down the first day she got there. And on the outside, she is her own personal worst person ever, you know? She is the worst of the worst in her own eyes. How do you deal with that on an emotional level? Everything you stand for is suddenly flipped. You're listening to yourself making speeches and you just want to throw up. You know, imagine if there was another you that was kind of the opposite of you and you just suddenly woke up and you were seeing all these things the opposite you was saying and doing, and you're like, oh no. You know? So I feel like the end of the show, like there's no speaking reason to oudie Hallie. There's no changing her mind, I don't think. There's no coming to an agreement, integrating both personalities. I think we need to overwrite oudie Hallie with any Hallie. That's the ending to the show. Right? Hey, what if we... No, that wouldn't work. I'm trying to think. What if we could switch it somehow? So that the Audi one gets to do the work and the Innie one gets to live outside. I don't know. I'm not sure that would work. Or what the purpose of it would be, you know? Why would any Hallie who's now living on the outside even go to Lumen? No, we gotta destroy the whole Severance thing. One possible ending to the show is just to destroy Severance, to bring it all down and die. All the Innie ones just never, they don't exist anymore. You know, they all get to live on their Audi selves. Or reintegration, obviously. Reintegration. That one can do it. We just need to follow her instructions, unlike Petey. Do you think any Hallie and Audi Hallie can be reintegrated? Mark, no problem. Irv seems like no problem either, really. I wouldn't say. They're two different. Dylan seems like a nice guy on the outside. That shouldn't be a problem. But the Hallies, they're like complete. That would explode somebody's brain. You know? Anyway, I'm fascinated. Where is the show going to go from here? If you were writing it, what happens next? Why would Audi Mark go back to Lumen, knowing what the Innie one has told his sister? Why would they let him go back in there? Because they could keep him in there, right? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe they couldn't. If that cops were called? I don't know. What we know is that Mark's boss can't pretend to be somebody else now. The cat's out of the bag there. So we can't have a weird neighbor situation anymore. I love that. Innie Mark loves that guy, his brother-in-law's book. It was transformative to him. That was funny. And he was like, are you feeling okay, Mark? You don't even like me, hardly. But Innie Mark had read the whole thing. I know I looked this up before, but when is season 2 of Severance coming out? Drop sometime in 2023 or 2024. No deal. Season 1 apparently took 16 months to film. Well, maybe that was because of COVID, you know? They started filming in October. I don't know. Let's not hold our breath. Let's hope that it's later this year, but probably going to be spring 2024. This time next year, maybe. We can wait. There's plenty of shows in between. But yeah, lots of questions. Like, can we have more than 2 severed people in the one brain? Can we have a three-way severance? What happened to Gemma? Where is Gemma? Because it doesn't make sense that she's on the outside, like Mark and like everybody else. And, you know, unless she was in on the whole thing to fake her death, which doesn't make any sense. It seems like it was just a ploy or just to prove that Severance works. We're going to take these two people who are married and we're going to show that they have no recollection. They do not recognize each other. And then we're just going to... experiment is over. And I presume she's just living in the building all that time. And they wake her up for the wellness stuff. And then they put her to... they switch her. But where's the other one? What's the other one doing all that time? Locked in a cell? I don't know. Where does that elevator go? That seems to be the one that Irv was painting, right? The magic one down the corridor of darkness. I thought it was going to be the break room, but it was just an elevator. But I don't know. And what's he doing on the outside? He seems to have... he was making maps, he was looking up names, he was tracking down people. Like he was investigating the whole thing. Is he undercover in there? You know? Like inside he was all at, you know, here is great, the book of the prophet. But on the outside he's like this conspiracy guy. He was in the military, or his dad was in the military or something. There's a lot of details that were in that episode that might bear further analysis. Lots of pieces of paper, lots of writing. You know, shed some light on some things. But all I really want from season 2 is for Natalie to get... or... I wouldn't advocate violence, but at least fire her. Or give her a weird, creepy party and force her to dance. You know? That might shake her out of her... She's the worst, isn't she? Behind that guy who interrupted us in the final episode. When we were about to see a picture of Gemma. But at least Mark saw the picture by the end, so it's fine. And that baby was just fine. We didn't see it in the car. She was driving like a maniac. We didn't hear a baby crying. She left the car running and moving when she got to the building. Her character is still a mystery, total mystery to me. You know? I feel like there's some tragedy in her past. I think we've seen glimpses of something like that, and maybe Keir helped with that. Something. She has this loyalty to this place for some reason. She's got a shrine. You know? All sorts of things. So it's coming from somewhere. So I'm curious to find out more about her and for her character to make sense to me. Because after seeing the whole season 1, everybody more or less makes sense to me. Except for her character. Because she's doing things off book. She's not telling the board about what she's doing. They didn't even know she was with... like, she's hanging out with Mark's sister and she has her side projects. I don't know. You know? So maybe in season 2 I will know and it'll be fine. Do you think Dylan already has 2 other children? Maybe. Think Milkshake was just give him a line? And Milkshake, that guy, he was great this season. Very annoying. But great. You know? He played his part really well. And I have a very clear idea of who he is. Even though we know nothing about him at all. You know? He at least acts in the way you expect him to act in every scene. And he's not about to start shouting at you for no reason. Or singing for no reason. Yeah. I'm not sure we can go back to doing the numbers after this one. I'm not sure if we're going to get punished. I don't know who's going to be running the place in season 2. It might be a completely different tone or style. It could be all-out war between the innies and the outies. But even if Hallie doesn't go back, right? If she's like, I'm not going back in there, we could still get Hallie back with that machine. If we could get access to it again. She's not... Until she takes out the chip, or whatever it is. I wonder how that works. I wonder if you can extract it and just go back to normal. Not reintegration, just and so no machine can do it to you anymore. And I don't know who I want. Do I want Mark to end up with Gemma or Hallie? I know that's a very teenage question. It's a very naive. It's like the two leads. They have this will they won't they thing, and in this episode, they had a kiss, and I like both innies, and we barely know Gemma, so I have no real emotional connection with Gemma. But Hallie on the outside is just awful. I don't know. Maybe neither. Maybe that's the best way to do it. Right, we'll be back with season 2 whenever it drops. So just pretend to get severed until then, and it'll just be a second for you. You don't even have to worry about it. And we'll see where we go from here. Yeah, good season. Cool show. Very cool idea. Glad we're getting more of it.